Ziya ndephi?
Ngirebo.
Icho
4.
So I get it right, baby.
Yeah. So stuka tine mamwe pictures angakuzoiswa nevanhu akagridwa munhu akakwadzwa kumeso akaita sese ungona to explain how to
on that one I can say
I heard you left your ex-boyfriend just because he is broke, but this guy is broke.
I left my ex-boyfriend because he's broke. That's what you heard.
That's what I
heard. Cheap, but pane post ndakaona yakaposta nango itumirwa ndayatsona kuti iaccount yamadhama iri zveshuwa but ndakanzi emotional abuse is real which means kokoko.
But he's a good guy, this guy.
Oh, VK is a good guy.
Zvekudaro.
He is a good guy.
Zvekudaro.
Baby, yeah, I believe what he's telling me right now. You are what he's telling me right now.
So I mean, this is zvakaitika move on fast like Wi-Fi and this zvakaitika
inini
zvakaitika zvakaitika makutomana naZiya kana kuti
you see
me if I'm a gold digger or what.
I didn't want to put it that way, but yeah.
Makanamba zvelevel kutoshare masini esimakashare tiyatsoona kuti masini esimakashare boy kuna mwana wayo dongoteya boss kuna zvizi yo ako katomuvha ona kutonakirwa ende wakatoita move kuti
Sadza. Sadza.
Takana 4 days bafloga nepepini.
More than, baby.
More than, right?
Yeah, we even made a bed using clothes.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying Zim. I don't want to lie. The only thing that I'm not enjoying is the dust.
So, Zimbabwe. Trudy tinokugamuchira murora. Welcome to the family.
Thank you. My staba.
Yeah.
My skabada.
It's my tabata.
Right, wagwan. Moza boys, pakangazonga ndikurova mazano ngati davhura hombe. Kadota kachiti ndiri kunzwa kuda kuvhura hombe. Guys, I'm very happy today because ndakahosta chibaba chikupisa and ndakateerera zvichiitika mastreets and mese mapinda kuziya kuti VK ari kuti chii about zvikuitika mastreets saka nhasi ndawanirwa nyasha kana tawanirwa nyasha tese kuti tinge tichiziya nekunzwa side raVK because VK vanhu vari kupopota zingaita vachiti aitipa pressure number 1. Number 2, hanzi akati kuti isusu tirambe tichida vanhu vangatisingade tichingoti aiwa towina then iye bhazi kubuka sa VK wagwana
Abana, how does it start?
ndafuna kuona mndani.
Hey, always, bro. Always.
Always life.
Life is good, man.
How is Ziya?
Life is good.
How is Ziya?
Huh?
Ziya.
Ziya, she's good. She's good, bro.
Unakirwa.
Unakirwa kamdala.
Life inonaka mdala. Life inonaka. Yeah. Life inonaka.
Taura tawina Ziya kuti towina ipinda kuZimbabwe.
Towina angagara chabina mZimbabwe.
Bana takaibira kwese.
Mamukabira.
Isingabatika.
Yesabatika.
But this time yabatika.
Yeah. Yeah?
Ndorizini mwana.
Nah. Not really. Not really. It's a double package. Yeah, because obviously kana white chakanaka wagara uchaenda nacho kudeni. It's just a matter of time. It's just that time doesn't go to man.
Well, I saw time papa. As Zimbabwe ukuthi teseva kumapinda awo izvi.
I love them, man. I love them. It's home. There's no place like home, you know most. Obviously madola no rema mdara.
Amawani.
Dollar.
Amawani.
Kana tukuside ukuthi shumba zem game park. Kuno muntu okuneshumba nje. Ndara dollar ma one, but we loving them. Zim is beautiful.
Kwakuthi go blows ndabona makava matanga mamboti.
Bulawayo. Ndakarasika unoze. Kurasika mdara.
Chichaketi.
Ndichibva paboda nditi. Ndakangurwa straight because ndaifunga ndo masvingo road panosvika paseko after engine gara saka akuna signboard kunosvika okay mamwe wacho maybe anyatsooneke because anga ari manheru midnight ndakazoona ndamugwanda
panzi Bulawayo ngati 40
panzi Bulawayo 40 Bulawayo tsvage Bulawayo I'm supposed to be in a rally. Because you know that driver and get maswingo and this kuiona. Then the banana doesn't figure and banana was apply, but no Ziya to get with it. 2019. Yeah, and I wasn't driving my car. It was another lady's car, whatever. It was at a conference, and a South African lady, and Dr. Face, so she passed away. Yeah, but yeah, we were doing a conference here, and it was an orphanage. That's the last time I came with the road. And I got to go big it.
All right, guys, I'm going to city sinamuno. That's a get to it in the church. I'm not decisive. Decisive, whatever. What are you figuring? Decisive.
What are
you poster?
What a poster?
getambopedzerana nenyaya dzedu dzatinadzo tozomupedza boza vanopedzera vakuchiwa mwana vakazopedzera saka zoti mwana achazongopeta kutara naye saka ndara zviri sei bva patakapedzera paipai kuonana zvese zvava zviri bona madhamu chichichichichi then zvakaitika chii chakaitika chazotisvitsa pano chazotisvitsa nemaposti tumwe twatisiri kunzwisisa pamhepo first mubvunzo lekuti makarambana kati content pana mbonza kunga achiti hai content creator
handiswe mubracket yeah we separated it's true
alright but mchikueka video song yatakaita wechiti isusu pakata zvinonetsa tinogara pasi toudzana baby mona kubvunza question yekuti mndara tinongona mavhidhiyo nyama muchiposta muchinakiro kongoya munonetsana nemusingaiposti makada no sparks isusu zvatinoita manje tango takada kuposta patonetsana 2 minutes because munhu afunga kuti skit
exactly
saka achitudza chii chakaitika.
Okay, so I think whenever you speak a story, right, about especially something like a separation, obviously for two people to separate, it means there was no agreement at the end of the day. Because if there was an agreement, two people would still be together, right? So panoshaiga agreement, it means paita misunderstanding, paita confusion, or paita fight. Okay. And whenever there is a story like that, it means there are two sides to every story. So that means me as a person, if I tell you my story right now, chatara story young, but then at the same time, you'd have to interview, my ex-wife for that. And at the end of the day, there are some things that you don't air your dirty laundry to the public. That's what I believe. The truth is we separated.
But couple it's not like chinchenu changa chachinchedu tese saka izvi zvida kunzwa chinchedu kuti chii chakamisa chinchedu because kuna mwana wakapinda mamarriage izvo zvizvi just because of him muri two kuna mwana wakaita mamwe madecision awakaita just because of him two then nawo manje zvenda nepamwe manje maitiudza pese masecret kuti murambe muchidanana nawo muchadi kutiudza kuti chii chazoita kuti murambane aiwa si fair.
I understand. I understand.
Chicha kayatoitika because ona VK. Pamaimhanya zvese zvifamba zvakanaka. At least kana paina mumwe munhu akaura. Pana akaura pakati pedu.
Apana 0-0. I think I want to post yandakaisa yangakanze the last love letter. And I said if I ever cheated on you, or I've never cheated on you. And she can testify to the world that I never cheated on her. And I can also testify right now in front of the world that she never cheated on me. Apana munaga. Never. That has never been part of our story. People will talk, just to find, because it's also ngatauri. We understand. Because at the end of the day, people are trying to find the cause. But nothing of that sort.
But still when I start pinda machina both name panabo. Side renyu the story. Kuti chii chakanyatsoitika because the last scene yangu ndara after interview ndona mazihagi machichi achitofamba and everything waizia now ndakunzwa ndokunzwa mufana mazondudza kuti kana inyaya yeyi.
Okay, Sparks, this is the best explanation I can give you. Okay.
Ene nasika muri Zimbabwe takasanzwa kuti chii chakaitika ndofunga vanondoti Sparks wati disappoint. Ene ndo disappoint as sure.
But disappoint on Zimbabwe it's a natural thing that happens. Zimbabwe vanogara disappoint.
But tine vamwe vatisingafana disappoint 2-3 waisa.
Zimbabwe ukafuta uyadyisa ukaona unzwa kurwara. Saka there is never pleasing a Zimbabwean person really. those that believe in you, those that don't.
Aya,
But
takudzwa chekuti uzobhelieve tozochuza tega kubhelieve kana kusabhelieve but watanga tangoziva kuti chii chakaitika ene ndo mubvunzo wandinawo kuti tizoenda panext step atakataziva kuti chii chakaitika.
Alright, okay, let's put it this way. At least the relationship was out there. And I was putting it out there.
Exactly.
And I think it's when people are disappointed, I totally understand. Because it's something that other people are believing in, and like to tell them, to pin my marriages because of that, and they changed their way of life because of what I was saying and what we were, showing to the world, So the disappointment that comes with, let's say, media and the backlash and what I totally understand it. Can I'm that's why you see I never respond because I understand, their feeling, and if I was in their shoes, I would also feel the same, but. As a person who teaches a way of life, be it in business or relationship or whatever, one thing that you have to know is, for me to teach business, it doesn't mean I win them all. But from my mistakes.
But makasawina tobvunza kuti kuone business
exactly. Say risina papa. Saka ababa manje. Uzandukutara ndezvekuti. If there is one lesson that other people are going to take from me today, right? Is when a breakup happens, people quickly point fingers. I know we are there. And we after I know we are and at the end of the day, that becomes drama, and that does not make the people who are in this situation heal, because Zimbabwe, when they come for you, they come for you. So it's like right now, if I say anything, just a slip of a tongue, bad about my ex-wife, people are gonna go after her. If she says anything bad about whatever, people are gonna come after me. So at the end of the day, Sparks, the reason why I'm not really giving a reason or whatever because of what happened is because I'm choosing to protect my family. I'm choosing to protect her at the end of the day, because I'm comfortable with whatever people say. I think the only truth that people must have is we separated. Whatever happened, we got to a point where we couldn't understand each other. We got to a point where things didn't work out the way that they were supposed to be. But a proper explanation of she did that, I did that, she did that one, I think it's something that I won't say, on
tikudilana mageva mungunzwa muna kuitiza nyaya, but still katine mamwe pictures angakuzoiswa nevanhu akagridwa munhu akakwadzwa kumeso akaita sese ungona to explain how chicha chakuita
on that one I can say it. Sparks, me ndakagara panapa as VK Lionheart, God be my witness, I've never beat a woman my whole life, never. Vanhu zvawakaita because I'm a guy who doesn't explain, okay. And I believe I don't owe anybody an explanation. When things happen the way they do. So and when something happened, they want them to explain, whatever. So when people don't find an explanation, they go and find a cause. So they try to look for a cause, and I don't blame them. Makeup. My ex-wife, she do makeups, right? And my videos I did to my shooter, most of them. She was doing this before even we were married. So people started taking those videos of the makeup she do, because I have my prosthetic makeup. I think we're going to surprise in a studio, my students and whatever, for her to do those things. So people started taking those and greeting them. And my haters, I know VK, the reason why they broke up is because I've never beat a woman my whole life, and she can stand in front of the world and say to everybody, this guy has never touched me. I'm not violent, bro. Yeah, I'm violent in my way of life, which is business. When it comes to business, I'm a lion. But in a house, I think I'm a nice house cat. I've never beat my ex-wife, never. And I've never beat any woman for that matter. No, this guy is not that guy.
Right. But saka daughter kuzochi, but pane post ndakaona yakaposta nango itumirwa ndayatsona kuti account ya madam is sure, but ndakanzi emotional abuse is real, which means kokoko.
Yeah, and it's a fact. Emotional abuse is real. If someone if she posts something when we're separated, right? Everyone tries to attach it to me because we were a thing together.
Exactly.
But so in right now, on the post and cheating is real. It doesn't mean she cheated on me. If cheating is real, cheating is real. But to tell you the truth, as a person, I think there's something that I want to say. When I got into the marriage, there's something that woman taught me, which is that word that she wrote, emotional abuse. I've never been domestic, and I've never been like a guy who violently, like whatever. But at a point, long back. And that point was, for real, I was having some acts of emotional abuse. I didn't know. until she sat me down and she said, if you do this, you're emotionally abusing me. If you do this, you're emotionally abusing me. But it's something that is not one of the things that led to our breakup, or to our separation or something like that. So, but at the end of the day, emotional abuse is real. If people want to tie it to me, they can. They've tied domestic violence, and I've never beat her. They've tied cheating. I've never cheated on her. So whatever people want to tie on me, I just don't care.
Alright. But makambotry kugara pasi kuti mutry kusolva zvinhu zvese.
We did.
Hapana chakabona.
We did. The reason why we're here is because things didn't work out. But we did.
Koma todaidza DJ Sparks wakugadzira pasi.
That's kudaidza.
That's
my mic pamberi. I told you. Sparks.
But so which means zvese izvi zvakaitika move on fast like Wi-Fi and zvese zvakaitika izvi.
Inini?
Zvese zvakaitika izvi zvakatoitika makutomhanya naZiya kana kuti.
You see, with me, I have one problem. My biggest problem is I'm used to 3 to 5 working business days as a businessman. In business, once your money will get in 3 to 5 working business days. Your chichi will get in 3 to 5 working business days. So every time I move in 3 to 5 working business days. I think that's my biggest problem as a person.
Oh. Move on fast. Because inini chinoshambisa nje kuti mungona chi after nyasi dzaitika mafunga atanga maizia. Because ini ndakatoshamisika nchazati nyaya kubva kupi. Ndakatofona ndakati vhike mwenzondiudza ini nyaya idzi.
Ende Ziya shamara tongobvurirwa nyaya isipo shamara. Like unoziya mnaruwa ne crossfire.
Wandi makasangana sei naZiya?
naZiya.
Kupi yawo.
Okay, so Ziya
3 days. I don't go about 3 days.
I was just 3 days. Like it's an example. And this never but after 3 days our boys no.
Makasangana sei?
No. Okay, that's Ziya. What happened is that name first one Ziya. We are the guy who does my videos and whatnot, right? And Tatato separated na madam. Okay.
Mama 2 weeks.
And then Papa Ningu. Oh, because this is a Buddha. This is the Paningu.
But it's just in the follow again. In the Avanango, they don't
I what a papa start to.
But I'm not to drive to win.
I want Meno Bakalikis and news and whatnot, right?
And the mess of no move on fast.
You see.
Faster.
Shamari. But in all right. We don't take a sang say. Then did sports scene. And
all right.
Yeah, sports in 7 more in Cape Town.
Right.
And then Ziya was with her sister.
Right.
And we like then this is as a parents. Like then shungura na more life young. Then to single, like a nice single guy, You don't that. Then I saw her, right? And then goes your like okay, the Rango Mona in the certain Ziya was like she's a popular, South African TikToker and whatnot, and things that are trending about her. In the Atongo Mono, Saka, Semuno, Ari grieving, I can't go no, I can't baby. Sports say, damn, there's a nice chick. Literally, something that, even when I was married, right? When you're married, let's not lie. If you're walking and you see a beautiful chick, I would even do it with Christabel, like my ex-wife. I'd actually tell her, hey, that's a nice chick, Because I can see, it's like if you see someone with big nash, let's be honest, you're like, says. But then at the end of the day, as a good guy, you're not going to do anything about it because you have a woman in your life. Okay. I think it's something I know about interview. Could they, and this it's like my pastor and guys, it's not like they don't see. I think I know what Java is down. I just went here, but at the end of the day, I don't do, So I saw her. She was looking beautiful, gorgeous. The woman is beautiful, man. One of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. And I just went to her and I said, hi. I'm a guy, man. It's done. I'm not with anyone at that time. And she said hi back. I said, hi, you're beautiful, She said, oh, thank you. Yes. For some reason, she thought I'm Nigerian, because of the way I look, And then I'm like, where are you going? She said, we're going home, we're just buying whatever. And then I said, can I drive you home? You know. And then, no babati, no, I'm with my sister. We cannot go. Then the banana tongo tabo. Then the banana no demand now panzi. Waka mirira Uber. What is it? Uber and I don't know go shik. I don't go shik. Can I drive you home? I'm not gonna steal you or anything. Then do baka babati so okay, it's Sister Achu, not her. Sister Achu said it's fine. Because to her, she thought I'm some Nigerian guy who just likes to take advantage of beautiful girls, And then the sister said, okay, you can take us home. Say, where you guys stay? Say, okay, we're going to Mfuleni. The sister has got a saloon there. So the Bobo Pinda Motor. They're not Pinda Motor. No, but I did not even have the Mustang. I had the Mercedes that day.
All right.
Yeah. Then we drove and then we went and we dropped them. Yeah.
Right. And I'm going to get a Mercedes. Zvainoita mabasa ayo mukumaona guys.
Oh, Sparks are Mercedes. But when the power for much Sunday, I'm going to on a motor.
Right.
Yeah, in the Mercedes, and then it's a C1 ATM for now. It's not even like a super.
It's not that big.
Yeah. So no matter how much no see up. I know change yako. That was hard to scope. But yeah. So that's then we took them home, and then there was a show of Tulipongolo, this South African popular DJ. And then she had a show, and then they said, guys, so they are close to, they said we're going to support Tuli. She's got a show in Kailicha, like a ghetto there and whatever. Can you guys join and whatever? We'll give you a table and whatnot. And then the Vatata to end an song we go. The Vatata don't chill up a show Vapera. We drove home. They went their way, And then Vatata doesn't go tanga kutara perform.
Yeah, something like that.
I want number nagatora. I took the
Some at the beginning I go to 2 minutes. Magamuro and I at the beginning.
Heartbreak. Yeah? I assume. Yeah?
At the beginning. About the name, I think 3 months.
What is a heartbreak?
I don't know. The way from more. Your definition of at the beginning.
My definition of a heartbreak is a part of a heart that probably if it's broken, you cannot restore it the same way. Yeah. So for me, I feel like, the way I cared for her, honestly, there's a part in me that was broken that day, that things did not work well. And I don't think I'd be able to fix it the same. You get? Because if you break a cup, you cannot put it the same way. Yeah. So for me, that's the definition of a heartbreak. But then it does not mean that, my other heart is not functioning. Right. The rest of the heart. Right. And that's my definition.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
But we feel like wakasiya space yokuthi maybe one day ungomakathe kuzvigadzirisa maybe zvakaramba nje but unoona kuti wakasiya space yokuti maybe pakazongoita zvinoitika mugona kugara pasi muchizotaura naKristu.
Okay, for me I think our separation was a mutual understanding, and it's something that two grown adults got to a decision, and they said this is what we want for the good of ourselves and for the child or something like that. So I think it's something Chekuti, it was more at that time it was more beneficial being apart than being together. Right. So and as you walk in this journey of life, man, in business we say never burn bridges, you see, but in this thing called a relationship and stuff like that, people like me who have got this tenacity that I will never give up on anything, especially love, bro. I love to be loved, and I love to love. Everything that I was doing was real. There is nothing I faked. I never posted a video for content creation to get likes and whatever. If I did more behind the scenes than what I did on the scenes. Everything was real, and she can testify that this guy, for real, it was real. I can also testify that everything she did on my side was real. But when it's over, and things happen, unfortunately, I cannot really, say when it's over and we start moving on with life. I believe, sometimes, the future holds, something that we cannot find at the present moment. So I will push on forward and hope that I find love. And when I find life, I'll love like there's no tomorrow, and I'll not give up. And if I'm loved back, then, to God be the glory. So yeah, that's about it.
Right. Saka ndakunzwisisa because ndo zangu zvinanzoitika marriages. Ndo zvinoitika marriages. Munogona ngodaro ndika. Peta zvinoitika pakati peta zvimozodzokerana. Makaramba nazvo level kutoshare masini ese makashare. Tichatsoona kuti masini ese makashare. Boy kuna mwana wayo ndongoteya boss kuna zvizvi yo ako katomovhaona kutonakirwa ende wakatoita move kutoti
fana umboyazotaura tichasvika tichasvika boss mazimba unozati mazimba kandibatsira move
vanhu makashare nemasini
masini
angami nawo boss
no
yo chineta wina sha
aiwa inini ona
muvana kusheyana ndakuziva kuti munhu ane masini akanasoati magevha akati akumutsvaga tikutotangira pane munhu atoende mangu masini
inini sparks zvaizvezvi inini ndakatosara ndiri paground
sure
but not because that she did something bad or she forced it to be, not really. We sat down and she said, okay, I'm going to move into a new apartment, and what are you going to do for me for the things that we had that's going to benefit the child? That was the conversation. And then, okay, then I asked her, what do you want that benefits the child? Okay. Then she said, I want this, I want that, I want this, I want that, I want this. Mustang doesn't benefit the child. You know, that thing, she should do that with you. It's a loss.
Woman also a few months on the call laptop, Tola, Cochito, Parasogoti, come on.
Not really.
Tola Mustang,
not really. It's not like, it's a bite question, so benefit one. You get it. So, what, because Inini is a guy, let's be honest. Inini, I'm VK Lionheart, man. Towina. I've been in situations where, you know, I don't even know how God brought me out. And I always know how to fight. But so in India, Tanga at a disadvantage is better. And I love it that way. That's how people like me are cut from a thick skin, that I feel more motivated and better to work if I start from a disadvantage. So if I can, someone that I shared a life with, someone that I cared for, someone that I always had every day, if she can start at an advantage after being with me, I think it's a win, man. It's a win. It's already a win. So it's not like one of those support.
Mustang with the money.
Yeah?
Mustang with the money.
Basically 800 to 1.2 million. 800,000 to 1.2 million.
But don't you have to know the Asana Masini. Masina, but Magasha should fail.
Those are news that no share. This was not a divorce settlement, eh? It was two people who said, what do you want that benefits? Because she said, I want things that benefit the child. What do you want that benefits the child? She said, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want that. And then, that benefit, perfect. There you go. Simple, with harmony and peace and love. There was no, even right now.
What are statement down?
On my side.
In the battle statement.
It's not down because of her. It's not down because of her. It's down because okay, let's be honest, Pax. I am going to start you at. Pakatika madira and unyepera. Let me speak. Enimbo mira shumba neshijant.
No, what
listen, when these things happen, honestly, I lost my mind. I lost my mind, bro. Heartbroken, I was. Very, very much. I was very heartbroken. And I felt pain. I had nights where I could not sleep thinking, what went wrong? How did I not get this right? Honestly, I was there. But then so things went wrong in my life because of that state of mind, not because of her, of the separation of things and whatnot. Because in India, I work on the financial markets, and I'm a forex trader, bro. I'm a businessman. These things, when you're facing this pressure, there's a pressure from outside. If they want war with me, bring it on. I'll take 1 million people. I don't care. I'll fight. Even if there's 1% chance to fight, I'll fight. And but bruh, there's pressure that's hard to take. Pressure from within. That pressure I'm cutting on Miramush.
No one.
A pressure you cannot. It's too much. I felt it. That I lost.
And about to the shumba.
No, I never saw the Shumba. Sparks and loser married wonder. Even some other people's accounts that I was managing and whatnot and what I lost a lot of money. And at that time, the investors you have start to pull out and people around you. So because you cannot communicate what's wrong. Why is it? And people don't know that I'm facing you. So this whole thing took a toll on me, bruh, in a big way. So right now, I'm still actually looking for a comeback. So yeah, that's about it. But not because of separating the things. Separating the things, I'm there, my couch, my TV, my beds, my sheets, stuff like that, my portrait and whatever. That's women's stuff. It's just we can survive without that. In room, I need a mattress and a screen to trade and a phone to call the people that I work with. That's it. From there, I can rise. So as in yeah, it's
My business and assets and I know total.
Oh no, the business that there's a business that she tatine a sneaker store online sneaker line. That one we started it like Tanga put together when we were still boy and girl, like when we were still boyfriend and girlfriend. Because when I met her, also I was struggling at the time. I don't know, man. I always meet women and I'm struggling. And then we were struggling, and then Takatanga this business, sneaker and whatnot. So that business is the business that she was good at it, So that business is, I'm not sure if she's still doing it, but that business is the one that she went with. And then in Inimama is me only that I can do. So
Right, but
not the last time we communicated is the time she was saying to me, VK, you must really look after your daughter and all that, because remember it's just been still this few months, right? And to tell you the truth, in those few months, as what to VK must do, according to the man that I am, I haven't really done, because in the trial we don't know my pieces out. You get it? Exactly. So nobody whatever I'm gonna do, I'll do. But then right now I'm just picking myself up. Once I pick myself up, I got my things together, I'm gonna show up. And with me, it's not a 1 year thing, 6 months thing, it's a right now thing. Like I come from nothing, bro. So I don't lose anything, literally. That's why you got to win. Because I mean, you want a Benz, before you from a Benz, I was silver, and before Benz is silver, and so on. So before Benz, I was silver,
Never corona. Don't
them that. All that. So they can never take the you that you are now. Why is it? Because it's years of experience, years of lessons and all that. Saka, we don't lose guys like me. We come from nothing. I don't lose. Kumba wembinga so I no chance with it. It's good. We'll fight to the finish.
All right. I think ndapabata ipapo ende zvikumeka sense zvimwe zvacho zvamukutaura handonyema. Make sense. So samunodila sei ne-criticism unozvati pasocial media babaka inini ndaimbofunga ndiri strong mudara but pane pamwe pacho padejorora ndamhosva zvava ananga achindiudza munhu akaita satemba gorembo ananga achiti sparks house kugese niyatsofila nomana nemakusina tem ndatomboona
He's the UFC guy, eh? He's the UFC guy. What's
gaya chamwa ine nyatsozva ndageza mona azi kunzwa ndatodzoka grafu ndageza futi kunzwa pakomucheka ndoyatsobhalansa but still ndageza patangati hamana hamisi kugeza imimi
Temba. No, I think Temba. I don't know. Makasibunetsa.
No, atambonetsana bantu ngokuti atizongona chii.
Mamonetsa.
Uona question yako ndiyoti chifike. Question yako ndiyoti unodilo sei criticism pa social media pana dzimwe nyaya dzonongonya zoti no izvo anambozviita izvo. Izvi ndezvekunyepa izvi. Like una pamakanetsana baba vakafara.
Kana kunetsana newe apedzere ku UFC kurwana nevanhu.
Mina na John Cena anokachitisa nema podcast nika kwawo.
I think Temba ngamborwa vanhu. Because Temba is a beacon to us, you know. I love the guy. I once reached out to him a couple of years ago when I had the energy drink. And, you know, Takazongo, and Pakazota dealing at the Rock energy drink, or something like that. Yeah, Zoa. You know, I was like, I'm the first guy. You know, I still have that Instagram chat of him. I told him I'm an upcoming entrepreneur. I saw you were still fighting in, I don't know if they call it MMA or something, in South Africa. I saw a star before Temba was a star. I still have that Instagram chat. I can share it with you. Mr. Temba, I'm a young man. I was 22 years old, bruh. And then I'm not dig out which are the African people who are doing well in this sport, you know, extreme sport. I've got an energy drink of mine. Can we set up a meeting? I want you to be my brand ambassador. So did I die in the katozo? Kudi Temba shangara angada like mekwari wewe. To push an energy drink FC. Yeah, but then I think as a guy who's at that level, you know, I think as a beacon and as a hope and whatever, I think it's a good thing that we take each other up, you know, rather than stepping on each other. I think it's the right thing that we take each other's hand and pull each other up, because our society is looking for negative energy. There's only got chaga, ningati cheer about this one. And if you're not wise, you fall into it. It's like that's why you know, you don't see me picking on people. I'm always because Africa has a disadvantage of that. So why do we further disadvantage each other? You know, so I think that's about. But with criticism, what the question is about criticism?
Ndachiti muno ndilose bozi ini ndambofunga ndiri strong baba mama ndakazoti auya kundisaiza manje ndambosangana uyu namomuyedha uyu.
No, so for me with criticism, this is what I discovered, Sparks. Okay, when gatangepanya issue I understand people being mad. Let's not run away from that. Because Nini, what makes me understand people is I ask myself if what's my question?
I
ask myself, if I was in these people's shoes, what would I have done? You know, if a guy had given me hope about a relationship and I'd fought for mine, and at the end of the day he falls out in his, and I look up to him, what would I have done? So that pain, that anger, I understand it. So that one, if people are mad at me, I know I caused that to happen. You know, so I have to take it. That one, it's a pill that I have to swallow, right? But then when it comes to criticism, you know, of haters and whatnot, that one that I just discovered. Let me tell you a secret, Sparks. An eagle, right? Panikamga bird, so I think it's a sparrow, a phoenix, I don't know. Panikamga shiri, when an eagle is flying, no ruma muske so. The eagle has got power to fight that bird. But you know what the eagle does? The eagle just flies higher. And then it goes to that level where it's the storm. And it storm here, level where it's just soaring. That bird would try to fly, but at that level, because it cannot get to where this eagle is. So we're the eagles, bro. We're on top. That's why people are looking at us. That's why people are watching us. So we just fly high. Someone asks Sparks, do you know the best? It's like you can say VK, do you know the best way to beat those things is to just go higher. You are the best podcaster in the country, as much as I believe. And I endorse that. But Ndianu wano Ziya no Sparks. Ndianu wano za VK Lionheart. Apana shama. Now we are in Mustang fan. Shama. It's a few one and a park up and Saka you go higher. You man Jonas not you go just Kogma pen. That's it. So our criticism, that is part of who we are. There is a saying that says success is sustained by problems. So critics there is no reason for us to push further. In the people who have made me, it's like Ziya At the end of the day, we were just chatting and whatnot. And she actually came to me, Aganditi, you see, there's this thing online that people are saying this, people are saying that. And I said, I'm going to help you through it because I'm used to this, you know. And then I started helping her through it and whatnot. And then people started talking, VK Ziya. VK. In India, not only the manager was here, to tell you the truth. I was going to be the brand manager of a brand. And people, but then I know, Ziya is beautiful, bro. People, da. And then when the haters talk like that, the critics, no, then they tanga to another. But the baby heavy. One, they wait a one. You know, why don't the sing moods up on the push out? Not to make a sense. So but they're making sense. It's like Panaman, my days and Gatanga motivation and Panaman, they take another thing is jacket Blake or in the post about motivational man. Post one of hi, we face something over this jacket Blake. I'm in his jacket track here. What I went to do. I got a brown jacket, I brought a grey jacket, I brought a blue jacket. And then I came back. They had nothing to say about the jacket. They started talking about my beard. Nandine a bushy beard that is not nice as it is now. And then I started shaping my beard well. But I'm telling you, haters have made me a better person than fans have. Yes, sir. So my haters, they will make us better than the fans. Though we love the fans. I love you, my fans and followers.
I think in this depends that
yes, sir.
Paul B. I think I'm 2. I think I'm Sara.
Okay.
Chutanga nchekuti zvone sauti kudi kune vanhu vekuti because I know kuti kurambana kusibo especially kunoona kuitanga mimi kuti unongochiziva kuti nemwe marriage futi yakamboramba futi se auction ball sauti kuti kunoona anoshingirira ma marriage akadaro unoti advice kunoona
right now Sparks me I can never be an agent of divorce, okay? Or neither can I be an agent of inspiration. I'm going to give all my word on what I would say about that. But I can never be an agent of that because at the end of the day, God hates divorce, you know, and God hates separation, you know. You know, and it's something that I also hate. Man, to tell you the truth, I'm just a guy who embraces what calmness, what life brings to me. But it doesn't mean some of these things I enjoy them. Okay. But on this moon, I'm going to series. That's one thing. It's like even on this interview, if I'm a good actor, man, I could come here looking for empathy and sympathy, you know. VK, you know. No, I can never be that guy. I'm just that guy who says, no matter what I win, you know, that toe winner word lives in my life every day. But honestly, I'm not an advocate for that. I can never advocate for divorce. I can never advocate for separation. But what I would say is, there are people who are in situations where they're not supposed to be, you know. And, okay, I think right now is the best time to give, it's the worst time to give that advice. I can never advocate for separation. I can never advocate for divorce. No. It's the worst time. Right now, never did have as the worst time. What I would say is, I just pray that whatever I find myself in or whatever I am in is going to work out, you know. At least maybe like Steve Harvey. 1, 2, the third worked out, you know. Steve Harvey, somebody can write a book on the first wife, or the book on the second wife. And the third, I'm not saying it's my inspiration. But no tango Ziya zini after appearance no tango kutsva God. Okay, ndiani akambodaisa wo. Pamwe tindega, unokuona kuti dzambirika mnyema. I says, man, life yangu ini disaster. Mfana wangu akambogara neni pasi so akati blast down botara nemi, right? Nobana ndagara pasi mfana wangu Victor, he sat down there with me and then he looked at me. He had said, I want to talk to you, right? Then he just started laughing. He laughed for like 5 minutes and then he said, blast my wife. You got in this car, you left. And then I said, but you said you want to talk to me. He said, Daraka, only you can understand your life. You know, I'm going to leave it like that. But honestly, something that I want to advocate for. It's good to see two beautiful people together. And one thing that I'll say, Sparks, is I'll never give up on love, man. Love is beautiful. I like to be loved. I like to love. I'm that guy who likes to show affection to someone. It's not like I cannot be alone, you know. I can be alone. when I want to. And sometimes there's power in being alone. But if I find someone whom I love and I find someone who loves me, I'm willing to share that, build something with someone. It means something. One day, you know, VKR white suit at Chiroma steps. Yeah, white wedding. You never know. Sparks a ribo is there. Why is there? You never know. What was VK one day? I'm now 55 or 60, and I'm giving young people inspiration, and I'm saying the first might not go well. Well, second, but sometimes keep fighting. I'm celebrating my 15th anniversary. Hey man, I cannot wait for that day. Jesus. Throw it out, Dara.
Alright, that's the question. But mnoze kuti zvoni zvakaitika but mnoze kuti Bible inotaura kuti zvoni makadzi anambirwa chihure chete.
Yeah.
Saka
And I'm a Christian.
nenyaya tichangoitara inshona kuti unoziva kuti zvoni mukadzi anambirwa chihure chete zvekuti munogona kudzokera futi mangagara pasi because Bible inotaura zvimwe zvese zvinogona kuzvigadzirisa kunze kweshihure.
Ele chiri papo kunaona chaona interview chitangira pana pachipera because ana sparks unozokata kata. Ana kuku. Ana kuku. Tiba tatongo padarika. Because you know video unozokata kata. Sane razonza mukadzi anambirwa chihure chete zvozvo zvaita unge why is it? She never.
Bawida.
She never cheated. That's the first. If you cut this sparks, I'm coming for you. She never cheated. I never cheated. But and I understand that's what the Bible says.
And kuti kana maguno kumberege kuna Mwari mufana kumberege kuti ano munhu enda takazorambara but change chihure.
Yeah, and I'm a strong believer of the word. Okay, I'm a Christian rooted in the word. That's what I believe in. 100%. Not only the religion part, I actually believe in God and Jesus Christ as a savior. But then what I think is, like what the Bible says, or what Apostle Paul says in the Word, he says that if you choose to live by the law, then you shall be judged by the law. But if you choose to live by grace, then you shall be judged by grace. At the end of the day, we no, let's be honest. The Bible also says, "Do not steal." Don't we steal?
Still.
The Bible says, "Do not lie." Don't we lie? So that means nobody's going to heaven, because even a pastor sometimes lusts a girl sitting in church. But we live in a time of grace where only by grace we shall be served. So right now it's about, at the end of the day, when that is done and we come over, I have to start looking at what are my fruits of the spirits. What as Galatians 5 says, by the fruit of the spirits, well, that's how grace comes. So that's what I have to work on. At the end of the day, nobody's perfect. Only God is perfect. So I will live by grace and refuse to be judged by the law. If somebody wants to judge, it's like Christians, bruh. Christians, bro. Christians, they judge big time. But then for me, my word is, pray for me so that I can be as perfect as you. If you're perfect, then pray for me so I can be perfect as you. That's why Jesus said to that harlot, Geza, mama, nobody mkadzanga batwa achiura nditi. Nobvavanzi mutemei nemabwe. And then he said, he who has never sinned cast the first stone. And everybody disappeared. Right now, they just cast the stones on social media with comments and whatever. They cast the stone. Probably that's uimfesi izvechuo uimfesi aitongo yaitaita achipurungata but uimfesi angariyas imimi maizvita ungeaipana. You never know, man. So for me, that's why you see I never judge anyone, I never look down on anyone, and I understand that people go through things, and at the end of the day only them can understand what they're going through.
All right, I think nechikumana tapedza nyaya dzedu dzanga tinadzo takuda madhamu pana timbotaura namadhamu timbobvunzo madhamu makanyura makabhebhi kana kanzwa kachiitwa so ndakaisona kabhebha
kaiya kuna shumba
akaiya kuna shumba ndakona video yacho pachidirwa cascade baby I was like shumba ikutaurwa iyo shumba ikutaurwa ishume kutaura saa mune Zimbabwe ndanambo ndichimboese mukeji mechi nemukoma nambo yatotitsana ngori zvi zvakaitika pamarriage yataiyemura zvisingaite zvakaitika zvinoitika zvino hazviriko sort like vk ndi yakatanga nazvo zvinhu izvi saa zvinowanika but now ndingatimbotaure naZiya timbonzwa kuti wagwan timbomudzidzise shona nhasi panapa pachataurwa shona nemunhu asinganzwi shona zvekunyepa izvo. Okay, guys. So right now we have a beautiful lady in the building. Ziya ndepi? Icho 4. So how
Did I get it right, baby? Okay.
So how is Zimbabwe?
Zim is beautiful. I don't want to lie.
It's beautiful.
Nature here. The food. The juice. The
Cascade.
juices. Oh, Cascade. I'm Dada.
So how is VK? Do you
How
think
is
he
VK?
loves you?
Do I think he loves me?
Okay.
Do you think he loves you?
Do you love me? Do you love me?
You say, do you think you love it? So I must answer that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think he does.
I love her, man. Yeah.
But do you think he's a good guy, this guy?
Oh, BK. BK is a good guy.
Zvekudaro.
He is a good guy.
Makamudisira mawedza.
Shikutaro. Baby. Yeah, I believe what he's telling me right now. You are what he's telling me right now. DJ Sparks, VK is a loving man. That I can say in front of people. VK is a loving, caring, sweet. Okay? He's sweet. I'm a sweet girl. But he's sweet, Shem.
He's sweeter.
He's sweetest. He tastes like a mango.
But right now he's broke. I heard some guys.
Say bankrupt.
Okay. No, say it.
I heard you left your ex-boyfriend just because he's broke. But this guy is broke.
I left my ex-boyfriend because he's broke.
Yeah,
That's what you heard.
that's what I heard.
Okay. I didn't leave him because he was broke.
So why? Why do you leave him?
I left him because of our own reasons.
Like,
We couldn't understand each other, and that's something I can't say right now or here.
fike
Yeah.
ambokudzira mwana zvakasira mufeso wake but zvodazosangana newe ka
Zvarangotaura kuti, you know, sometimes as a public figure you are a victim of misunderstandings. She actually didn't dump him. He
He's the one
actually
who
left
dumped
her.
me.
alright
Yeah, that's what happened. I think Papa Paterne, Diarasiya baby. He's the one who ended the relationship because he was saying she's pushing her too much.
Yeah.
You know, because she would wake up and tell him, you know, you have to wake up, go. I saw the things, man. So you wake up, go find a job. I'm gonna help you create a CV. Go do this, and that. So it happened that she got robbed in Joburg. Okay, when she got robbed, she didn't have a phone. So there are these charts that they would speak to each other, and then now when the guy shared the charts, he only shared the charts, the part where he knew would get his, you know, the public, his sympathy. You get it? That's what. But he ended the relationship. So Kashiyama charts, she was okay. She's a grammatical person, all right. So she's someone. Even when I write my captions on Facebook or whatever, she checks them and checks the comma, checks the full stop. You know, those people who pay attention to detail. She pays attention to details. Are your shoelaces clean? Is your watch sitting in the right place? She's that person. So that's what the guy took. So people, you know, when they are given something, they feed on something that's opposite. That's obvious. So they thought it was about, you know, the full stop thing. Oh, you're not whatever. No, that was not about it. He just said, you push me too much. I don't feel okay, and he's ended the relationship, and that was it. That's all I know.
okay
Yeah.
but do you still love your boyfriend?
Do I still love him? Is that your question?
Yeah, it's a
No.
question.
Hell no.
But I heard now he's now working.
Where?
It's not
I'm
working.
happy for him though.
Huh? You're
I'm
happy
happy for him because that's what I wanted for him from the first place.
But do you think it's a good idea to put your relationship on social media?
For me, Sparks, ne, I don't like to share this with other people. I've been in a relationship before, a very long relationship for 5 years with someone that not even my friends knew how he looks like. They didn't know his name. My family didn't know much about him. I've been very secretive about my relationships.
Okay.
Okay. So when I met this person, he was so obsessed over social media.
Alright.
And for me, I was using social media when I'm bored only. I didn't take social media serious. So he was so obsessed over social media. He would be like, every time we're together, he wants us to do lives. He wants us to do this, be something. And then he was like, let's create a couple's account. Dun, 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 dun. And I was like, okay, it's okay. Okay, because for me, I don't want my man to feel like, oh, Ziya doesn't want, And then we created a couple's account. Because I told him that for me, I don't like posting a man on my wall.
Okay.
I've never posted him. People were asking, why are you not posting him, blah, 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 blah. But then we have a page.
Okay.
So I didn't see the need to post him
Until
while
the
we
lion
have the
came
page.
on his birthday, you gotta pause.
Four.
Tung.
So how do you handle criticism on social media?
Those
Do you
people
read
don't
comments?
even know me. I don't. I used to before I met VK.
Okay.
But then now, I no longer read comments.
Unomboerengera ma-comments ngwana.
Hers.
I know
Okay, so for her, sometimes I do. Like for her comments, sometimes I do. Because I like all her accounts are on my phone. Ziya is an open book. Like the time that we started going out, she actually said, "Here's my Instagram, here's my TikTok, here's my whatever." She puts it on her phone. I'm also an open book. I do the same on her phone. Like I got nothing to hide. And sometimes on her side, I do like just to. I want to get an understanding of, okay, when I heard that a lot of people from Zima saying bad about her, I wanted to get an understanding of what they're angry about her, because if I'm the culprit, but when they did, you cannot reverse it. And it's something that would just go on until people are tired or whatever. And you get the one thing that I like, Sparks, about social media is their haters and their fans, right? There are people that will protect you even because I cannot respond to every comment. So there are people that are gonna come for other people, when they say whatever, and they're gonna make things right. It's like that thing where people are saying, I used to get into domestic violence and whatnot. There are people who came and said the thing straight when I said that I knew, and they spoke it and it was done. So for me, on our side, sometimes I do. Even on my side, sometimes I do. When I'm chilled, sometimes I read.
I've never commented on words. Never, you didn't lie.
But for her now, she did not have that thick skin, Like what she's saying, she used to just use social media here and there. Ziya never had a plan to be popular, It's something that happened out of her, like
out of nowhere.
Yeah, out of nowhere. Boom. You see, so when she
I
came...
didn't even want to be popular because I do have popular friends before people knew about me. I had popular friends, TikTokers, celebrities, but then whenever I'm with them, I wouldn't want to be in the pictures or whatever because I didn't want to be popular. Being popular was not what I wanted.
And then... And after that,
What are you saying?
Then after that, you met me and...
You.
Yeah.
Do you still have anything
I will.
chakubvunza? What? Do you still have anything chakubvunza? Sheriff, what's anything chakubvunza?
Okay, so I think this is the opportunity for you to clarify whatever negative things were said about you when you left the other guy, because they were saying you left him because he's broke, you got nothing. So are you the type of woman who is interested in people's material things, or you go with your heart, not with what you want people to bring into your life?
Are you asking me if I'm a gold digger or what?
I didn't want to put it that way, but yeah.
If I was like that, I would have left this guy a long time ago.
Yeah, true.
Because right now he's at his lowest level.
There's no go to dig. I'm Pete Saint right now.
But then,
As best as. After another 4 days, Buffalo and the baby.
more
Look what's
than
it?
baby.
More than right. A week.
Yeah, we even made a bed using clothes.
Yeah.
Huh?
Look what's it? You papa shatter kan.
Saka ngwana is not a good digger.
Ize vunzana kule wangu. Yes, she chose not to go to a B&B.
Wait. What if she's pretending? Because obviously, Viki just a marigo.
I'm done. What I went through.
Pretending.
What I went through.
Ziya, are you not pretending to not be a gold digger? Because you know Viki is gonna bounce back eventually.
Oh no.
Are you not pretending?
With my previous relationship, I took a bus using my own money. I booked a hotel for me and the guy. I paid everything. It was almost 10K. So why would I pretend in this one?
Plus, with the level
If
that I was.
I'm a gold digger.
Yeah, the level that I was.
Why would
bro.
I pretend?
Pretending. You can never pretend to be a darker boy, bro. There are levels where you pretend. Boys, you don't know, man. The last months have been sparks. Left, right, and center, calls, whatever. Even people are doing lives about me on Facebook. He did this, he did that. You know, you have people that will be working. You know, investors are nice when you're making money for them, eh? Especially when it comes to Forex like this, when you are trading or whatnot. But when you stop making money for them, they're enemies. That's the quickest way to make an enemy. You know, and there are people who pounce on that, who hate me and whatever. She was facing all that. You know, this one says, "Hey, but man, you cannot pretend to that. Trust me, it's not it." Yeah, I don't know, but for me, what I've seen this woman do is crazy. It's crazy. Plus, what gold is there to dig, man?
Pete Saint again.
Pete Saint.
Samdara mimi zvakabhuroka sei zvakanyora sei zvakamira sei imi mukuchifamba nemasting maya nemasting even kutobva naye kuSouth Africa kuenda Cape Town kuenda naye kuZimbabwe pane patoshanda mari.
Yeah, I think my levels ekuzonyura akasiyana.
What do you mean?
Bro, listen, you can hear Kanye West saying, you know, he's bankrupt, for example, and the guy is still worth $50 or $200 million. You know, sometimes, you know, with the businesses that we do, you've got employees, you've got investors, you've got, you know, or a lot of things. You've got expenses of your own. You know, I've got 3 kids as well. And right now with 2 baby mamas, as you know. So at the end of the day, if you are here and you come here, you're going to really feel it, because what's going to cover this gap is money. And if you don't have it at that moment, you know, it's going to be a very big problem. So kana ndakabroka ndisuzutaura kuti uchazondiona ndichifamba netsoka ka. Why is it? Yeah, it's something I don't. That's why I'm not even shy to say it if I've gone down at that time, because it's where I am at the moment. You know, things went left, right, and center. Things went wrong. They've gone wrong a lot of times in my life. But I still win. It's all right. Even you where we cannot broker right now, you're gonna win, because a lot of people who come here, they tell you as if life is always a smooth sail. You know, life is up and down, but it's like a trend line in a Forex chart where it's like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, but it's all going up, it's going up. Why is it? It's like a pattern moving up. We call that an uptrend. Saga, it's like kananda ndine finish, ndine mot, ndine zese, ndona zongumuka nsina, ndazambuka lo miyaka.
But kudira masting kubva kuZimbabwe kuenda Cape Town ngemashanza fee yakwana sei?
These things on the stretch, it's not a lot. From Cape Town to Joe.
Chingoisa kuma US.
My US. Let me calculate.
Zvichitire nyore pakufamba.
How much you used to travel?
Yeah, I think it's about.
Asking that.
Is from Cape Town to Zimbabwe.
Cape Town to Zimbabwe.
To Harare. To Bulawayo, Harare.
To Harare.
$1,000?
I think $1,000.
Oh.
Yeah, she was the one paying for the fuel, so she knows.
Ziya, You are dating a Shona man, and our culture is slightly different from most cultures. Are you ready to perform the Murora duties? Fetching firewood, fetching water, cooking on a fire and stuff. Are you ready for that? Because the way you are glowing and
Those are the things that I already know how to do. I grew up in a village, in a very, very, very deep village, where we used to go and fetch water from the river, go fetch woods from the bushes, kill chicken, wake up early in the morning and go prepare water for me and my brothers to bath outside, make fire with woods that are wet. Hey, guys. Me, I know how to do those things. Those things I already know. I wanted to say that. The only thing that I can learn how to cook here is sata. And I know how to cook it already. Guys, did you see the pot, the huge pot I cooked? Sata. Sata. Cover, baby. Kovoy. I gave it a nickname. I'm someone who likes to give nicknames to things, to food. Yeah, so
Kovo is what?
Kovo is Kovoy. So I call it Kovoy. And I enjoy Zim food, I don't want to lie. I think you guys can see that my skin is glowing and I'm even gaining weight. I'm enjoying Zim, I don't want to lie. The only thing that I'm not enjoying is the dust. Yeah, because I have asthma, so it's because of even when I go to my village, there's dust, and I usually get asthma when I'm that side. That means Zim is better than that side, my village, because whenever I'm that side, I need to have because of asthma. It's I'm okay, man.
She loves maputi with the mix of zepe.
Yeah. My sister-in-law introduced me to maputi and Nicknet and Mazoe. Mazoe. Guys, I've been having the best time of my life in Zim, I don't want to lie.
So I heard you talking about gaining weight. Are you expecting or something? And do you intend on having
with Vicky's record, we'll never know.
So semu Zimbabwean Rudy tinokugamuchira Murora. Welcome to the family.
Thank you. My staba.
Yeah.
My skabada.
It's my tabasa. But don't worry, we understand you. At least you're eager to learn our language, so that's a plus point.
I want you guys to put it like that, right?
Yeah, it's perfect like that. Thanks Sparks for having us, man. So also number Wano as well. She's been learning from us. Maybe can you teach Sparks something from your language?
From Kosa?
Yeah.
Okay. Sparks, can you say Unoma Japanquili?
I know that one.
That one is easy.
What's that?
That one is easy.
What is that? Repeat.
Unoma Japanquili.
Pick another one.
No.
What is that?
No.
Okay.
No. Say it, Sparks.
Uno
Unoma
Unoma
Jua. Unoma Juapa.
Unoma Duapa
Really.
Chile. Unoma Duapa Chile.
Yeah.
Okay, meaning?
Almost got it. You almost got it.
Meaning?
I don't know. I think my grandpa knows. He used to ask us to say Unoma Japanquili, but it's like a name. Unoma, it's a lady's name. Unoma Japanquili. But then to be Japa is to drop something in the water and really is to keep something under the water. Like, let's say when you are swimming and you want to sit under the water,
Okay. Yeah, man.
Anyway,
Yeah.
thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for
Master
this
Bass.
broke guy.
Yeah. Ichiona chikusimbisa ipa. Utsoka ndine 5 meter. Yeah, shumbairo muka unge chipokwati.
Thank you very much.
Unomadwa.
Unomadwa, but really, yeah.
Unomadwa,